Okay. Yay, live. Yay. Okay, will you? Jesus, okay.
Can you see me like on the webcam?
No.
I can't see anything because I think I accidentally. Oh no, it's just on another page. There we go. Found it.
I really like your picture though. It's cute.
Oh, thank you. I used to be on Gaia a lot, and this girl drew it for me.
This is so annoying. And we're live on YouTube. This is lovely.
Yeah, that's cool. Got fake it until you make it, girl.
Settings. Okay, there you go.
Oh, hey. It's nice to see you again. Nice to see you.
Okay. Sorry, everyone. At least nobody's watching right now. All right. So we're all set to go. So we're going to talk about Eliza and Her Monsters. So this is our late but very, yeah, we're late at doing this live show, but oh well, it is what it is. This was our book from May. So I guess we'll just like go down the line and introduce ourselves again.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm Emily, obviously. Welcome to the live show. Whoever wants to go next.
I'm Tamara.
Okay.
Everything is freezing.
Okay. Who's next?
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, I'm Princess. Nice to meet y'all. I've never seen you guys face to face, so hey.
And she's gone again.
Oh, what happened?
She left. Man, oh man.
Maybe she'll click back.
Yeah, hopefully she clicks back in. As we have 2 viewers watching us.
Yeah. Hey viewers, what's up? We're partying right now.
Hey, Emily, I think you're the only one that can be seen on here.
Really?
Yeah.
Where are you?
Let's go check it.
Yeah. Look to see if it's right.
Okay.
Where are you?
I'm trying to turn it down so you don't hear yourself talk. Yeah, no, you're the only person there. Oh, hey. I'm presenting today. Hey, what's up? Oh.
Does that work now?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. More technical difficulty. This is gonna be like a hilarious video once it goes up on my YouTube channel. Okay. More technical difficulty. Okay, now actually it's gonna be like hilarious once it goes up on my YouTube channel. Okay.
Yeah. Trying to be, my internet is like terrible right now. There's a storm.
What is going on? Okay, are we like watching YouTube? Because we can watch YouTube.
I don't know.
We're not watching YouTube, right? Are you?
Sorry to the viewers right now. Okay, now that we're all here and we have the video figured out.
Yes.
Oh, jinkies. Okay.
Who is next of introducing themselves?
Oh, I guess it's me. I'm Jewel. Hi, guys.
Who's next of introducing themselves?
I'm Josh.
Get out of the way. Oh, my God. I live with monsters, guys. I'm sorry.
Oh, I just want to see the cute. Oh, look at her. She's so adorable.
Get out. Bye. Go. Get out. I apologize, everyone.
It's okay.
Anyway, about this book.
Yeah, so yeah, about that book.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's talk about the book. Wow. I guess you can just say like what we rated it.
Okay.
First, I give it a 5. I like 4.55. I love this book so much.
Okay. I gave it a 5 automatically. There was no like second thought to that. It was like automatic 5-star. Just because I'm not a big like contemporary romance type of reader, and I couldn't set it down. So I was like, I should have gave it like a 4.5 though. But yeah, either or 4.5, 5-ish. Yeah.
Yeah.
I rated it a 4. I thought it was really cute. I'm not really into contemporary as well, but I actually liked the book. It was cute.
Mhm.
3.75. There were some problems that I had with it, and I'm not a contemporary person at all. I find that with my contemporary, I have to have some sort of magical realism going on with it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I kept switching from like a 4.5 to a 5.
Man, bro, I found the last dude in the storm. Like, I just couldn't move.
Oh, they're playing Fortnite.
Hey, it's all about Fortnite. So
I know, right?
Can y'all like?
Okay, so
I'm just trying to introduce myself to you. Very beautiful.
I really liked, for the most part, I liked Eliza and Wallace having,
Yo, was she on the dog or a cat?
and anxiety for sure. But there was a point where I felt like it was a little bit exaggerated.
Mm-hmm.
And it almost got to the point where Eliza almost seemed very whiny to me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the only reason why I kept juggling back and forth, giving it a 5 or 4.5.
My issue with it, if we're talking about somebody's child is getting stolen, what is that?
Oh no, we have there's a storm going on right now, so we have alerts going on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm from California, so we don't have like flash warnings like that. So I was like, that's an Amber Alert, my child gets stolen.
Oh.
But my only issue with it is that but like the pacing was really weird for me. Because like
underneath the underpass,
we know the synopsis that people are gonna find out who she is. You know they're gonna find out, right?
Yeah.
But it didn't happen until like 75-80% of the book was already over, and I'm just like, so like the pacing was a little off for me, and there was definitely times where I did not like Wallace whatsoever, and I was just like, I don't like you, bro. I don't like you. So
I actually like Wallace. I thought he was like my favorite character of the whole book.
I didn't like him at the end.
Wallace is selfish.
How would you consider him selfish?
Thank you. Thank you.
Wallace is selfish.
He was pushing the issue. I was just like, bro, chill, man. Chill. Like, I mean, he was cool. I'm pretty sure he's really cute in real life. But,
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Football.
I did have an issue that it did take pretty much the entire book for Wallace to even find out that Eliza wrote the webcomic.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially since he was looking at her drawings and said that, oh, those look very similar. You would think that just because she hadn't added the line work.
You know, book magic, you know, movie magic, book magic, you know what I mean? You know. You put on some glasses and all of a sudden you're Clark Kent and not Superman, you know.
God, I hate Superman so much.
But also, I really was annoyed by Eliza's parents.
Me too.
Very, how they just couldn't get it of why, you know, she was so antisocial, and they kept pushing her and pushing her and pushing her when she didn't need to be pushed. And then how it ultimately left. It was they were the reason why people even found out about her comic in the first place, which really made me angry too.
I didn't understand, like the little brother said, why didn't you just Google it? Like a quick Google search would have been
sufficient.
Yeah. I didn't understand that.
Yeah, like what do you think she's doing? She's up in her room for hours, like after all these years. Fact, like her daughter was writing a story. Like I feel if I was reading a comic or something like that, my parents would want to read it right away, you know?
Yeah.
Definitely. Agreed.
And I mean, it's pretty obvious that it was successful because she kept, you know, buying equipment.
Yeah, like I would have been like, oh, well, where did you get this drawing tablet from? Like, how did you afford that? Like,
expensive pen or whatever
she even
that she uses.
Her own bank account. Obviously, she's making some sort of money if she's coming to her parents to go see a tax specialist.
Yeah. I mean, like, overall, like, I feel like there are definitely some issues and stuff. I mean, I thought the book was really good, especially when she like expressed like her doubt as being like this caged animal, and was like, you know, oh, when like I'm good, I'm fine, and then it gets uncaged, and then it goes crazy. I go from being I'm fine to now I'm not fine, I can't do this, I just can't and stuff. And I thought that was a good representation of how anxiety can be leveled and then out of whack and stuff at the same time. So like I really there's definitely things about the book where I was like, I don't know what's happening, right? Like, so like again, like the pacing was just weird because in the beginning, spoiler alert, people out there, whatever. But in the beginning, when she stands up for Wallace and then old boy takes her drawing, I'm like, oh, that's how she's gonna be found out. That's how she's gonna find out. So this whole time I'm reading, okay, where, okay, where, okay, where, and then it was apparent. I'm like, and then he just gives her page back to her. So you had the page this whole time? You just had it this whole time? You were just hanging out? Or I'm not understanding. What do you mean? Like, oh, here's this page. Oh, months later, you want to give it back? Like, bro, what were you doing? What were you doing? You know? So I was just confused at that part. I think that's what pissed me off the most about the book. I still loved it. I still want to reread it, like right now. But I was just like, bro, what were you? It just didn't make any sense to me, I guess. Like, that part just didn't make sense. You know? I think.
And really, throughout the whole book, since the book was really leading up to how Wallace was going to find out in the first place.
Yeah.
The whole concept of it being her parents writing in the newspaper, I felt like the author could have come up with something more, I don't know, more unique than that.
Right.
Yeah.
I thought that whole part wasn't necessary.
Mm-hmm.
But I really.
So then, like, your favorite part of the book was what? What was your favorite part of the book?
My favorite part, honestly, was figuring out that how Wallace's father had died and the reason Wallace not wanting to talk. Because I felt like that was a really accurate depiction of having, trauma and grief and PTSD.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree. That's a good part.
My favorite part was the comic.
The comic?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought those were cute too.
Okay.
Like,
Am I the
really
only person
know
who didn't
more.
read that? I didn't read it.
You didn't like the pictures?
No.
I read the comic, but that was the only part of the book that I was absolutely confused by.
Me too.
I did not understand the concept at all, and when I was just so confused. I was just the whole in the end, I felt like it was supposed to connect, but they're talking.
I'm thinking what's happening with the comic is we started in the middle of the story instead of it starting from the beginning in the conception of the story.
Mm-hmm.
And it's basically like, I can't remember what her name is. She's going off to fight.
Amity.
Yeah. She's going off to fight because she's the only one that can, do whatever it is that's supposed to be done, and the guy that's, I guess, Wallace or whatever, or whatever the one that Wallace cosplayed as, he doesn't want her to go.
Okay.
Yeah, I just really didn't get the concept of the webcomic. It's like, I thought it was cool that they include, because she is this author of this famous webcomic, so I did think it was cool that but I didn't understand the comic.
I always felt like it pulled you out of what we were doing and stuff. It's so I just got to the point halfway through where I just skipped over them. I didn't even read them. I was like, no, I ain't got time for that. Let me keep going. Because I just felt, I was like you said, Joel, I just felt like we were put in the middle of it. And I'm like, I don't know these people. I don't know this drawing.
Yeah.
I don't know y'all. Who are y'all? So it just got to the point where I was just like, as soon as I saw a drawing, I was like, nope, next. I ain't got time.
I also didn't like the fact that Emma, it was never explained why Emma, who's 13 or 14, I guess she's 14, why she's in college.
Oh, I just thought it was because she was super duper smart.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, oh, she on a Hermione level of smart or something. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, but it doesn't explain how she skipped grades or anything, or how she came to like the webcomic, or
that's true.
how they became like these admins of the site.
Yeah, because I think that a big problem with this book is like it feels like we're dumped into the middle of, and all this stuff has already happened.
Yeah.
And so we're just getting the middle bits and some of the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely agree with that.
Yeah. So would you guys be reading another? Would you girls be reading another book from this author? I'm not a huge contemporary like romance type of reader. I'm like not into that.
I don't know.
I'll probably give it another try. I know when I reviewed The Girls in the Garden, like I literally promised myself I wouldn't like read anything from Lisa Jewell, and then now I want to read a book from her again. So I'll probably give it another try.
Yeah, I love contemporary. Contemporary is like one of my favorites. But I really like her writing style and how she, took you through the story. I do really want to read the Made You Up, the book that's featured.
Yes.
I really do.
I want to know if the comic is real because I want to read the web comic. Like, I like that.
I got you. I'll Google it for you right now.
A spin-off book of like a graphic novel.
I'm gonna have to look into that.
Let me see.
Oh yeah, it was called, what was it? Ghost of
Monsters of the Sea or something.
Yeah, Monsters of the Sea, and then she said something about the Children of Hypnos.
Yeah.
And
I think it's linked on Goodreads.
I think that she also wrote herself into this book.
And I didn't understand why all of a sudden she decided to end the webcomic. Like, why, prior to her having, her mental breakdown towards the end of the book, she had already come up with an ending to the comic. Why after all these years, did she just randomly decide to end it?
We're going to roll up a nut.
I don't know.
If you can prompt me something. Hey, brother.
Maybe she ran out of stuff to write.
I thought once she graduated, it was supposed to end.
Yeah, that's what it said in the book. It was like she planned it to where the end of it was going to end when she graduated.
I just feel like that's a stupid reason to end it. Like, if you're making
like good money off, right?
Why would you just randomly end it?
I don't know.
Send you the Tumblr link to my stream. See if you like it and stuff.
Let me see.
Literary Life said also there's a major plot hole in the book because wouldn't Wallace know who Eliza was because they wrote names to each other.
Hey, we can roll one up too. Edith, you want to join us on this? Since she's
If Wallace was,
I didn't hear you.
Yeah, me either.
I'm just reading the comic.
Are y'all hearing my people in the background?
Yeah.
Oh, we don't hear that whole party going on.
I don't know how to change it so y'all can't hear them because I'm not technologically inclined, but I've been trying to figure out like how do y'all not hear it?
It is what it is. Like I saw you guys' first little live show. What book was it? Hold on. Don't tell me.
Oh.
She can't even hear me.
I can hear you.
Well, they quit ignoring me.
What was the first live show you guys did? What was the book?
The Bone Witch.
The book. Oh, I wanted to read it so bad. Oh, but anyways, so I saw like the first 5 minutes of y'all live show. And I didn't watch any more of it because I haven't read it yet, so I didn't want to But only the second one.
Yeah, I ordered it. It's here.
So you like? Okay, wait. We can't talk about that book. We're not here to talk about that book. Because I have both Witch and The Heart Forger. I'm huge on like looking at a book and be like, oh, I really like that. Oh, it's a series. I'm gonna buy the whole series right now. And then not read it.
Shit, that's the funniest shit ever.
It's really, really bad. But anyways. So yeah, Eliza and Her Monsters.
It was okay, like it kept me going.
Yeah.
I did like all the like instant messaging and text messages.
Oh yeah.
Yes, that was cute. That was cute.
That was the easiest for me to read by far.
It had me like feeling back in like AIM days, like with the sidekicks and stuff.
I never did AIM. I always had Yahoo Messenger, which they're discontinuing, by the way. I got an email about that.
Yeah, no, I loved AIM when I was younger. And I used to like randomly talk to
So, I know this live show is about Eliza and Her Monsters and stuff, but how are you guys feeling about the Surface Break so far?
I'm done.
The book yet.
It was one of the best things I've read this year. It was great.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
You read it? You read all of it?
Mm-hmm.
Don't go into details. I didn't read it yet.
Yeah. You liked it though?
The ending is what got me because, like I said, I'm a grumpy old lady. I don't like Disney princess fairy tales, anything. I like the grim versions.
Boo! Cinderella's an angel.
Oh my God. Y'all are so fired. Oh my goodness. And so the way that it ended, I really enjoyed it because to me it stayed more along the lines of the grim version with the feminist twist.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say a lot. I'm not done yet either. I'm only like 2, but so I'm not gonna say nothing. Okay. That's like I'm 100 pages in and I'm confused as shit. So I'm just saying. Because I'm like, how is this a feminist? What the hell? Like, I must not know what feminist means. Like, because this don't seem like that. Like, I was confused.
Once you get into it, they'll let you. It's nice.
Okay. All right. But back to Eliza and Her Monsters. I'm sorry. That was Carrie. Is anybody participating in Crime-a-thon right now? No?
No, ma'am.
I'm reading 9 books right now. I can't participate in Crime-a-thon.
I'm not doing very well, but I am doing.
Because I'm almost done with Children of Blood and Bone. So
how is that? Oh my gosh, how is that?
I am Shookington Bear right now because that
I cannot.
Okay, the literary life wants to know who our favorite characters are.
In the book or period?
In the book.
Oh, sorry.
The brothers.
That we're talking.
Oh yes, the brothers are dope.
Yeah, the brothers are.
I think who do I like?
I can't say that. I get like
I like Wallace's family too.
I don't like the dad though.
Me either.
but they weren't good enough.
Yeah, I don't like his dad either. Yeah, I don't like his dad.
Yeah, because he was pushy. Like, bro, how you just gonna ask me what I want to do and embarrass your son in front of me? That's rude.
I don't know. I love Wallace.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
My own Wallace.
No, I mean, like at the end though. No, at the end, Wallace was tripping. Before that, he was straight. Like at the end, when he like not saved her because she wasn't gonna do anything. But when like he all came up running, like, oh my god, no.
I'm just gonna hide.
I just felt like it was a. Bruh. Thank you. Oh my God. Y'all are rude.
We're rude. We hear nothing but you.
Anyway, I felt that I don't think he redeemed himself enough because he put her in such a terrible headspace that she was thinking seriously about ending everything because she was like, well, if I can't do this for him, then what good am I? And to me, I feel like if you put somebody in that deep, dark of a bad place, I wouldn't even talk to him after that. I would have been like, nope, bye.
Yeah, he shouldn't have left her outside like that, and she all dressed up how she normally wouldn't dress and stuff like that, just to come see him after graduation. He shouldn't have left her like that. But I feel like after he found out who she was, he was an asshole. Like
Yeah.
at that point. But before that, he was really sweet and nice. And am I the only one that wanted them to hook up? I totally wanted them to hook up. I wanted that to happen.
I saw it was about to happen, and like I said, when he was quiet, I liked him more when he was quiet. not because I'm just like, hey, just sit there and look pretty and don't say anything, but I felt like him writing out the notes was more heartfelt than when he was speaking, because it seems like to me once he started getting comfortable in speaking, it was nothing but venom coming out of him.
Right.
So.
Well, I think there was venom coming out of him because he's going through the stages of grief.
Right.
He's in that stage of being angry at the world. So I did understand, like, I had a little bit more attention from her because of that. But at the same time, I felt like if you were such a huge fan of this webcomic, if I found out that the girl that I was dating or whatever freaking out, like fangirl, like I can understand the reaction that he had.
It's like I held the hand that drew this comic. I'm gonna pet this hand forever now because yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I understand being a little bit upset because she, didn't tell him the truth.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, if he was a true fan, as it depicts that he is, why wouldn't he be excited about it?
And not only that, why didn't he understand why she wouldn't have wanted anybody to know who she was? Because what if his attitude would have changed? He'd been like, "Oh, well, you're the somebody phone ringing," but it would have been like maybe he would have become, like that weird fan that's like stalkerish almost.
Yeah.
Yeah. She just protecting herself. That's it. He
should have understood in the first place from somebody who didn't talk or doesn't talk like that and going through his own personal anxieties and PTSD and stuff like that. He should have understood a different level. But I did like him. Damn, cat. I did like him up until when he found out. After he found out, he got jerkish, and then when he thought she was going to kill herself, then he's like, "Oh no, wait, don't do that."
Yeah.
But he was sweet and stuff, and he throughout the book and stuff, you saw her come out a little bit more, come out a little bit more, come out a little bit more. So I really liked that progression. Yeah.
Oh, it really pissed me off. The parents that tried to get her to work it out.
Yeah, I was like, why y'all running in the woods?
Oh. A couple of those times when the parents were talking, I wanted to throw the book across the room.
Because it's like you understand their parents, they want to be involved with their kids' life and all that stuff, but at the same time, it's just like she's asking you for space, and y'all should be able to tell that something weird is going on. And
and then I'm like, these are the reason why parents like this.
Knocking your head around the corner like that?
No wonder why your daughter has issues.
Right.
Exactly. Y'all are basically reinforcing into her that, the way she is now isn't good enough because you're constantly trying to get her into sports, and you know she doesn't like sports or work out and all this stuff, and you know that she's just not about that.
Yeah. And when they made her go camping and took her
home, that pissed me off, and I was just like, because I'm not an advocate for camping anyway, because mosquitoes. Bruh, no, they could at least let her bring a book or something, you know.
Yeah.
Something.
Oh, that's so angry.
So what you think about tomorrow? How you feeling?
Huh?
Think about what?
I said, how tomorrow feel about everything? You all quiet or stuff, girl. Don't think
I'm always quiet. I really did like the book. It's just I don't really have too much to say. It was just an okay contemporary book.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel it. I liked it. It was a 5. Like I gave it a 5 just because, like, for one, I had to tell myself, okay, you can only read 2 chapters today. That's it. Then you got to put it down. You can't eat it. You got to put it down. And I just wanted to keep going, but I knew if I keep going, I was like, I'm gonna finish this book like today, and I just can't. You got to put it down. So I knew that I loved it because of that, and I liked the representation in it and everything. Like she's definitely more drastic on the side of anxiety than I am. She's on the other side of the spectrum, definitely. But like I just liked the rep, and I liked the brothers, and I definitely liked the brothers at the end when they like went in when he went in on the parents. I was like, there you go, boy. There you go.
That's what I'm saying. Stand up for your sister. Yeah.
So I liked it. I liked the book overall and stuff. There's definitely some plot holes. It was definitely like leading up into the end was just like just do it. Just do it. Just do it. But it was good. I liked it.
Like it was a little bit longer than it needed to be.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I think that I want to get my husband to read it though, because you know the girl, she draws and he draws as well. I feel like he might identify with the book a little bit more than I would.
Okay.
What is up with Eliza and eggs? Why did she only eat eggs?
I don't know. Her breath probably stank.
I don't know if I identify with Eliza on eggs because I love eggs. I'm allergic to the yolk has to be cooked all the way, otherwise it's not good for Jewel. But I was just like, boiled eggs. I kind of want a boiled egg right now. So
yeah,
but like a whole bucket next to it.
It wasn't really like random like hard boiled. It wasn't just like her eating scrambled eggs or easy egg. Like it was just hard boiled eggs.
Boiled eggs, yeah. I need all the different types of eggs.
I don't understand.
I don't know. She was. I don't know. Eliza. She was slightly endearing, kind of weird, but I did see the growth.
Yeah.
I saw some growth. So.
Another question: would you all want to read a sequel or a prequel? I would
a prequel.
Because I think where it left off, it doesn't really need a sequel. I think all the plot points that
You stuck it in.
I told you was thinking that. You say you stuck it in, I said yeah.
Am I the only one that can't hear?
I can't hear it either.
Yeah, me either.
Stick it in, I said yeah. You asked me about it.
Hello?
Yeah,
like some guys.
Well, y'all please stop yelling because we can't hear anything.
It's like as soon as they stop talking, she stops talking. It's like, wait, what?
No, I would definitely want a prequel because all the questions that I do have, I feel like can be answered before the actual book takes place.
Yeah.
And I feel like a sequel, we don't really need one because it kind of left off where it needed to leave off, and I don't have any questions like about the future.
because I really want to see how she got into drawing the comic and, you know, her process and how she developed the characters and all that stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sequel, definitely not. Definitely not. Prequel, maybe. Oh, maybe if it's dual perspectives between her and Wallace. Yes.
That would be really good. That would be really good, princess.
I could probably read that. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm good.
Yeah, I would like to see how Wallace was before his dad died.
Yeah, that would be very interesting. Maybe he wasn't so much of a jerk.
Maybe.
Well, right now Wallace just hates life. He's going through grief.
Yeah.
And I guess that I can forgive that because, you know, everybody says the same thing about Harry and how he's whiny. And I'm like, leave Harry alone. He's a precious cinnamon roll. So.
Harry Potter?
Yes.
Man is whiny. I don't care. Nobody saying.
He watched his parents die. Dumbledore played him like a pawn. Like, Dumbledore is the one that everybody should be mad at. Because
we about to sit up here. It's about to be a feud on this thing right here. He was like a baby when his parents. He didn't technically watch anything.
Flashes a green light all the years of his life. Flashes a green light, screams.
Whatever. They played that up. No, okay. I will say this. He's whiny in the first 3 books. After that, we're good. Okay. I give you that. That's it.
That's all I ask. That's all I wanted.
But definitely my least favorite characters are the parents. For sure, the parents.
Yes.
And Wallace's stepdad.
I'm trying to think who. There's somebody else in there that I was
his
like.
Friends. It's probably one of his friends from the shop.
Yeah, it was the one that was all like. The one that did all the talking most of the time, that guy.
Yeah, I didn't like him either. He was annoying.
Yeah, I was just like, bruh, can you calm down?
I liked the one friend that had the little girl.
Yes, she was adorable.
What are you eating over there?
To me? Oh, I thought you were talking about me. I was like,
you could summarize the book in one word. What would it be?
Exaggerated.
That came out really fast.
I know. She didn't have to think about that.
Yeah, let me. Growth.
Damn, it's hard.
Knowledgeable. Boom.
Okay.
I was trying to think of a word with like perspective and like gaining perspective, and I was like,
he'd be so low tone, like he was doing a commercial.
Respected something.
I can't remember what I rated it on Goodreads.
I rated 5 stars.
3.75.
You can't put that on Goodreads.
No, she put it inside the comments, and I was laughing the whole time.
It's like almost. You almost got me.
Yeah, I did.
Almost got me.
So, do you like round that up to 4, or do you keep it at 3?
3.7, leaning more towards 3.5.
She said, "I go backwards. Go backwards. Go backwards."
But it got the 0.75 because, like you said, I kept reading it. Like I read it in like a day and a half.
I wish you could do half stars.
Me too. Me too.
I don't know how they get like the whole like 4.89. What I'm like, how?
I wish I was recording that shit.
There's no half stars.
Hey, we heard the street. Whoa.
I can't hear you because
I can't hear you.
I hear Tinkerbell.
My dog's barking.
Oh,
Tinkerbell,
he's trying to protect you. The dog's trying to protect you.
she's back.
That's so cute. Her dog's name is Tinkerbell.
It's adorable.
Very bad.
I remember because I watch her videos all the time, and I'm just like, there goes Tinkerbell.
Oh, your web page. What is it? Web page? Your blog page is like addicting. Like I don't get no fucking work done. Nothing.
Welcome to my life.
Oh, and Tamara, I love your channel. You are so adorable.
Thank you.
And I'm just like, do I need to start a channel now? Like,
I think you should.
We got any more questions? Because I need to ask y'all something. Is there any more questions? Okay, I ask y'all something. So I'm having a big problem with BookTube.
Mm-hmm.
People getting on my fucking nerves.
Why?
How so?
What? Okay, look. I'm sorry if there's kids watching, my bad. Anyway, but so you get on like Twitter, right? I get on Twitter normally, like all the time, right? And then like you get on Twitter and like you see people like, oh, my friend is at this and like let's get them to this and let's push the issue with the subs and the likes and like get them here and get them here. And I'm just like, bruh, I don't care about your friend. Like I don't care. And then like when I sit up here and say, oh, because I post some on Twitter, because my mouth is really bad. I don't know if I can tell or not, but it's bad, right? And I was like, am I the only person that don't care about sub count? Because I don't care about sub count, view count, none of that. As long as I can talk about some books, I'm straight. I meet some cool people like y'all.
Right.
Like, I'm good. I'm not trying to get BookTube famous, YouTube famous, Twitter famous, Instagram famous. I ain't trying to do none of that. I work full time. I pay for all my books. I'm good. Like I'm good. So, like, and it's really bothering me because, like, that's all I see. And I'm just like, it's not genuine. And I'm having a hard time connecting.
Yeah. I haven't seen anybody really just talk about like a good book, you know, like while they're in the process of reading, like, hey, I'm reading this book right now, and you know, they don't hashtag it or shout it out or anything. Like you said, I've been seeing that a lot, like, oh, I made it to this amount of followers and help like you said, help so-and-so, retweets and all that. And I'm just like, can we talk about books?
Isn't that what we're supposed to be doing? Talking about books? Okay, true. So I'm just having a hard time because like a part of me wants to just like go off and be like, fuck you, any friend, next. Like, but I obviously can't say that. That's not nice. So.
Not, but it would be funny.
It would be hilarious.
It's not nice.
It'll give me a good laugh.
And then you see these people that have all these subs, right? Like, I'm telling you, go through BookTube right now. You can find people that have all these subscribers, right? And then they views is like a quarter of their subscribers. And it's like, that's what you get. That's what the fuck you get.
That's weird to me. Or like the like view ratio is like 2 or 3 people have liked it, but 500 people have watched the video. And I'm just like, maybe that should be telling you something.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. I'm thinking, I'm like, I don't know if I'm up for this because I don't think people can handle my mouth. It's vicious sometimes. But I'm saying.
Unique on BookTube, like, you know, it's not like any other channel. Like, people will subscribe to you just because.
Because I'm psycho.
For me, I'd rather have 5 subscribers, but have 5 loyal subscribers that will talk
Yeah.
to books.
I was telling the literary life, the girls commented, that's my bestie. That's my babe. I love her. But she's hilarious. But like I was telling her, I was like, I'll go onto like Tamara's channel, right? And then automatically I'm gonna scroll down while you're still talking, a little bubble, I'll scroll down to your comments, and as you're talking, I'm typing up a comment. Because I've learned to not just post a comment automatically, because then I have to like edit it and add something in.
Yeah.
So now automatically I like, and then I'll be like, girl, yeah, or something. But like, and I'm just like, what happened to the community? You know what I mean? But you know, I was just curious to get y'all input on it. I would totally love for you to start a YouTube, booktube channel. You should do it. Why not?
It's fun.
It's
Yeah.
fun.
I feel like the more authentic you are, like the subscribers are gonna come. Like,
That's true.
I feel like for me, like I didn't get into it because I wanted to be famous or like get any. I wanted to start it. I don't have any people in my life really that talk about books.
I'm the same way. That's why I did it, because my boyfriend doesn't really care at all.
Or read the books that I read. I want to talk about it. And I don't, there's not like very many book clubs, you know, nowadays.
Girl, I live in Arkansas. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
What I
Oh,
get
wait,
going
you said
on?
Arkansas?
Yeah, I live in Arkansas.
What part of Arkansas?
Oh, southeast Arkansas?
I'm a stalker. I'm about to come out there right now.
I have family in Little Rock, and I want to go there so bad.
I'm in Monticello. I'm like
I want
45
to.
minutes to an hour away from your people.
Like, I want to go to Shotgun Dance and mess with Shakita. I'm like, oh my God.
You talking about some
My dad is about to go there soon, but I want to go.
Just come down here. Just let me know. Like, I'll probably be working because that's all I do is work and read and watch YouTube videos. So.
Yeah, I just like networking with people and meeting new people. And making
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys are dope, so I'm happy.
You're a character, princess.
Yes.
You tell me why.
You gotta tell me. I know.
Like, you killed me earlier when you're just like, you know, I try to be responsible at work, but, you know, I'm just going to leave her. I was like,
I left
I
at.
can do that.
That's how I left work at 1:00 and was like,
Like, deuces.
I see y'all tomorrow. I gotta go. They're like, where you going? I was like, I gotta go to Barnes and Noble right quick. And then I got stuff to do. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. I catch y'all later. They don't care. I ain't got not a single phone call or email because they know better. They know.
You gonna tell them about themselves at work?
Huh?
You gonna say something to them at work?
I'll be like, look, get out my face.
Well,
I
and I
don't care. They don't care. They don't care. They don't. Like, I'm the only one in my position, and I'm the only black woman. I'm the only black person in my division, and I'm the only black woman, and I'm in a position of power, and so they ain't gonna say shit to me. They ain't gonna say nothing. They gonna be like, "Oh, that's her. Just leave her alone. Leave her alone." They know I don't play. But no, like I was just curious on y'all input on BookTube and stuff, because I personally like things like this. Like, let's all read a book. Yeah, it's gonna take us a while to have our little, thing, but that's fine. I don't care. And let's all have a conversation about books. And like I can see that we all read different types of books and stuff. Like Emily, like reads fantasy kind of when she wants to, that's fine. We got Jules here that's more like, I'm a quit popping the books,
She reads too damn fast for me.
It depends on what I'm reading. Like right now, I think I'm inching towards a slump almost, because I should be like halfway done with all the books that I have, and I'm just like, Yeah.
I don't know how you reading 9 books. I'm reading 9 books right now, and that's only because of the Cramathon. That's only because of the Cramathon.
Like, well, one of my books is carrying over is Salem's Lot by Stephen King. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, you the one that pushes Stephen King hard. That's right.
I love Stephen King and Joe Hill. Like, I just got all his comic books in the mail not too long ago. And my husband, he been so nice to me. He bought me $30 worth of books on thrift books. All Stephen King.
Okay, so Jewel, I went to Ollie's and I got the Bizarre Bad Dreams. Is that good? It was just $3.
I haven't read that one.
No.
It's a collection of short stories, and
okay.
I think that's a good way to get into King, because sometimes, like with The Stand, and it's 1,100 pages, he tends to meander, but his short stories are really good. Like Shawshank Redemption and Stand By Me. Those are all his short stories. So
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's y'all favorite book? Each one of y'all. I need to know.
The Giver by Lois Lowry.
I don't have a favorite book yet.
Yes.
Yes.
She hasn't read all of Harry Potter yet, so
right.
we're just gonna wait on
that. Leave her out. Leave her out. Like her section of the screen. Emily, what's your favorite book?
Kill a Mockingbird.
I still haven't read that.
I want to read to Set a Watchman, but almost everybody I know says don't read that book. It's trash.
I have it on my shelf, but I'm afraid to read it because they say that the depiction of Atticus in that book will make you really mad.
And what's the name of it?
Kill a Mockingbird.
Okay.
It's a classic.
What's my favorite book? I can tell you the book I hate the most. That's my favorite. I can't stand personally. This is just me personally. Book 2, don't at me, okay? I can't stand Jane Eyre.
I knew that.
Me either.
Can't. Cannot.
I had to read that in high school, and I hated it.
What was the name of it?
Jane Eyre.
Jane Eyre.
Like Jane Austen, period. I'm just like, and then the Bronte sisters, like Wuthering Heights, and people say, "Oh, I'm just like,
I can't do it.
Why?
I just don't like Old English.
Well, see, Shakespeare I can get down with. I like me some Shakespeare.
Shakespeare is a story, but Shakespeare is plays.
That's true. Yeah. Hamlet is my favorite.
I just can't do it. Like, I'm sitting up here reading. I read Jane Eyre because, was it My Plain Jane? Or the next one coming out is about Jane Eyre. So I was like, oh, let me read this. And then, so I have like a basis, you know what I mean? Like understanding before a remake. And I was just like, I got through it. And I was like, that was fucking torture. Like, how do people read this? Like, and Alice in Wonderland was just fucking weird.
I couldn't identify with Alice because I felt that she was just like dumb as a box of rocks. Like, is that a fair description? Like, I was just like, I don't want to be in her head anymore. Like, can we stop?
You know what? I do have a favorite book. Favorite book of 2018 right now. Ready Player One. That's my shit.
Oh yes, that book is so good.
So good.
I haven't read it yet.
Oh
no, Emily, I gotta block you out too. I gotta block you out.
Everybody. But yeah, Ready Player One was
blocked
good.
out. I'm blocking out y'all part right now.
Yeah, I have it like right here. I found it at Walmart for like $5, and I was just like, I have to read that.
It's so good. So good. The movie was okay. It wasn't horrible. it just wasn't the like. It's completely different of the book. Completely different. Completely different.
I am that person. I cannot watch movies based on books because to me they are all trash.
That's what
I
you said
love
about
Harry Potter with every fiber of my being. I love Harry Potter, but the movies are absolute garbage.
Nah.
Hashtag fight me.
What?
Because
Okay, so
I just like I could cook. I
about
could cook.
monsters.
Oh, okay. Eliza and the Monsters. This
Oh,
was a,
right.
it was an okay book.
Right.
I would recommend it, and I would like a prequel, please.
Yeah, I like prequel.
I second that. I second a dual perspective. See, prequel, definitely.
Yeah. I've been wanting to read it for a long time.
Oh, I forgot that you have to go to dinner at like 5 or something. Huh? That's
me
right.
too.
Yeah.
Okay. My bad. Sorry.
We're good because we're just talking on a random tangent.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So yeah, so we're reading The Service Breaks.
That book is beautiful, by the way.
It's gorgeous.
When I got it and I saw this,
Oh yes.
I know, and I'm just like, is that what her tail looks like? I know it's blue.
I love this, and I love the color.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
The mirrors. Oh
Yeah.
Did you see the dagger in her hair as well?
yes. Oh my God.
Foreshadowing.
I know. I haven't spent this much money on a book in a long time. I spent $18 on it, I think, on Amazon.
I don't even remember. I was just like,
That's not bad. I got mine from book. I normally order my books off of Book Depository because I usually like the UK edition of books more than like the US editions. So like it says like some odd pounds on the back, and I'm like, I don't even care. I don't care. I'm buying this thing to do, so I don't care. I'll be like, put it in the bag. Let's go. Where at?
Okay, so I bought mine on the 11th. When should I get mine? I got it from Book Depository.
What's today? The 13th? You'll get it. It should ship out either today or tomorrow, and then you'll get it within 5 to 8 business days.
Okay.
Don't worry, I haven't even started it yet, so.
It's real, like the words are really big and it starts really low. So
yeah.
it's like it's not a lot on one page. So you'll get
I just like that it's cute and little, and it fits in my pocket of my work vest, and I just slid it in there and went to work.
I was like, you must got some big ass pants pockets. That's what
Oh, jinkies.
it's like you got some big pants pockets.
Have any suggestions on what we should read for
Yeah, she said jinky.
Are we getting out of fantasy or are we staying in fantasy?
Get out, please.
Okay.
Can we go to horror? Horror is my favorite. Horror and dystopian science fiction, they're my favorite genre.
You can read The Stand. I remember we all wanted to read The Stand. Or some of us wanted to read The Stand.
But isn't it like super long?
Yeah.
Well, that's if you get the complete and uncut version. That's the one that I have, and that's 1,100 pages.
Okay, can I see the book?
Hold on a minute. Let me go get it because my Stephen King is in my room because it's special to me.
So we doing horror. What's another one you guys want to do? You guys want to do like? You guys want to like put up like some sci-fi, like Illuminate or something? Oh, she said that.
The only genre I don't really read is sci-fi.
You don't?
Oh.
Okay.
You're
No
really
sci-fi.
Sci-fi for me to like it. Like, I didn't even like Illuminate.
I haven't read it yet. I have all 3. I haven't read it. Okay, so no sci-fi, no fantasy. Let's get out of fantasy. So we got horror and what?
Or contemporary. I don't know. Romance. I don't know.
Please, no romance. I'm getting so drained.
I like romance as long as it's not 50 Shades of Grey.
I can't
stand that book anymore. And I just read it this year.
This is how big the book is right here.
Make it July and August.
It's intimidating, but it's really
yeah.
good.
Yeah, I can see that.
I do want to.
Okay, so we can put that up. We put the stand up. Yo, Jules is gonna get mad at me, but I personally like Dean Koontz more than Stephen King.
Oh no, I feel like Dean Koontz is a knockoff Stephen King, so there you go.
I like him.
I want to read Odd Thomas though. I want to read the Odd Thomas series.
Okay. So
what about a thriller?
Thriller? Okay,
yeah.
I got some thrillers. I got a couple thrillers.
Into the Water. I want to read that.
What'd you say?
Okay.
What'd you say?
I gave it 3 stars.
Oh, she already read it? Okay.
I think Peter Swanson will be good.
What is that?
The author Peter Swanson will be really good.
I have her Every Fear.
I have that one too. I have her Every Fear.
I want to read The Kind Worth Killing. I just got finished reading All the Beautiful Lies. It's really good.
I have to build my other shelf because this one right here. I have my read books mixed in with my unread books, and I don't like that. So I need to build my other shelf so I can
move it around.
Yeah.
Ooh, you got some pretty shelves, girl.
Yes.
Okay. We have.
It's like, let me see.
Anything that I want to read. 6 of Crows.
I'm reading it this month. And we said no fantasy.
Oh, yeah.
My husband is in the middle of reading that, so I can't read it yet.
I'm reading it this month for Cramathon.
He's reading it so slow, though. So slow.
Yeah, but I'm telling him. I'd say double if he wins.
What's that?
I only have like 2 long fantasy books up here right now.
It's all confident.
What she got?
Don't Look Back. That's supposed to be a thriller.
Oh, that's a pretty cover.
It's gorgeous.
An unreliable narrator type book.
Oh, okay.
What are you riding for? I'm not fucking with them right now.
Amy and Who's Epic? Is that the Epic Detour book?
Yeah.
Is that contemporary or romance?
Contemporary romance.
Well, I'm down for whatever because next month all I'm reading is all of my graphic novels and comic books. So.
Okay. Hold on. I know y'all only got 10 minutes. Hold on. I'm gonna go grab my thrillers. Hold on. Oh.
I mean, I could always buy another book too.
I only have like 2 of them. So hold on, right quick.
Yeah, it is right behind you.
The thrillers that I have Unbury Carol, which is like a Sleeping Beauty type of deal. I have Her Every Fear by Peter Swanson. I'm not sure what's all a thriller over here.
Look at my.
Oh yeah, I got James. Oh no, does James Patterson count as thriller? Does he write thriller?
Nope.
I added a bunch of thrillers the other day.
No, you can't do it like me. Oh.
What's your most anticipated? What's your most anticipated thriller?
I don't know.
Oh, the president is missing.
Well, I added the Broken Girls.
Okay.
Woman in the Window.
She said just 2 though. You heard her.
What? Don't judge me. Don't judge me.
Have you guys read You by Carolyn Kepnes?
What?
I want to read
yeah,
that.
That's
What
one
is
of them on my list. And
Caroline
anything
Kepnes.
by Karen Slaughter.
Okay, I have Her Every Fear. Alright. Yeah, Her Every Fear. I have Letters to the Lost.
Yeah, I saw.
What we going to?
No, we're blue.
The 7 Deaths of
One big ass team
Evelyn
on.
Castle.
I do want to read that.
That's so bad. I want to read it so bad.
I want to read it.
Yeah? I'll put it in the maybe top. Lizzie. It's about Liz Jordan.
Okay.
Oh yes, yes.
Oh.
Then She Was Gone.
Okay.
I'm not sure about that author because I hated her other book,
What was it?
The Girls in the Garden.
The Girls on Guard. Okay.
Oh yeah, I remember.
isn't it? How Do You Stop a Murder That's Already Happened? Oh, I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I wanted to read this so bad.
I'm tired. I just ran from the office out here. No problem. Tired of shit. So those are all the books. I mean, I have like 2 whole freaking 2.5 whole shelves full of books. So whatever y'all ready to read, I'm down. I'll probably already have it, most likely.
Same. Or give me an excuse to buy.
I think we should definitely do a thriller next time because we just did a contemporary.
Okay.
Your husband said you can't
So
buy them.
I vote for Her Every Fear.
It's gonna be a book I already have, possibly. So
On the book bed.
I won't be taking money from his pocket. So
At this.
Tell him to go play Fortnite.
that's what I'm saying. Play Fortnite, please.
Ooh, he's got a good counter.
Didn't get that good rating.
Damn.
Her Every Fear has good ratings.
Only 3.75.
Huh?
It only got a 3.75.
I want to relay that whole message. I think I'm about to.
Dang it.
I don't know that.
Good reads be killing my vibe sometimes.
Yeah.
The 7 Deaths of Castle.
What's yours is his? 50-50.
It's how many?
4 point what?
Now what you gotta say to that?
Oh, okay.
4.5?
4.15.
Okay, here's my vote then.
Do you want to just read that one next one?
Sounds like a plan to me.
Sounds like a plan. I already have it.
Me too.
That's about
See,
it.
I need to get it. Book the
Just don't buy it on Amazon. It literally took me a month to get it.
Oh, it did? Was that
Yeah.
the pre-order one?
No.
It got some small font.
Jules ordered books.
The 7.
It smells really good.
Maybe I should look. I want to read it, but then I'm like, small.
Oh, it's available in paperback for $10.79.
Oh wait, okay. So last question, because I know we're about to go. Hardback or paperback?
Hardback.
Both.
Hardback.
Both.
I'll be honest with you both.
All right. Well, I'll think of some more books, and then I'll just put it on Twitter, and then everyone can vote.
Sounds
Okay.
like a plan, girl.
Sounds like a plan.
Have a good night.
Right. Enjoy your dinner.
Tell her I miss her.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
I miss her.
Bye.
Tell her I